Today, February 23, 2026, the situation in the Middle East has crossed a dangerous threshold. A coordinated global withdrawal of diplomatic staff and citizens is currently underway. The US State Department has officially ordered all non-essential staff and their families to leave the American embassy in Beirut immediately. Reports from LBC International confirm that dozens of staff members were rushed to Beirut's international airport under heavy security this morning. This is the clearest sign yet that Washington anticipates a major military event within the next 48 to 72 hours. This isn't an isolated incident, the movement is global. The Indian embassy in Tehran has issued a high-priority advisory telling all Indian citizens, students, tourists and workers to leave Iran immediately. Germany, France and the UK have also raised their travel alerts to the highest level. Poland has warned its citizens that the window for commercial departure is closing rapidly and the government may soon be unable to provide assistance. When nations that typically avoid these conflicts tell their people to flee, it indicates that intelligence suggests war is no longer a possibility, but a probability. The reason for this sudden exit is a strict deadline set by the White House. The current administration recently gave Tehran a 10 to 15-day ultimatum to sign a new nuclear deal. That clock is running out. To back up this demand, a massive naval force has been moved into the region. The aircraft carrier USS Gerald R arrived off the coast of Crete today. This is a floating airbase positioned to strike targets deep inside the Middle East if the deadline passes without a signed agreement. In a move that has surprised many, the US has also begun a rapid 30-day withdrawal of all troops from Syria. Military convoys were spotted today moving toward the Iraqi border. This is a strategic clearing of the deck. By pulling 1,000 soldiers out of isolated bases in Syria, the US is removing easy targets for Iranian-backed militias. If a strike on Iran occurs, these small outposts would be the first to face retaliation. Their removal suggests the US is preparing for a much larger, high-intensity conflict. The biggest risk to regional stability is Lebanon's Hezbollah. They have made it clear that if the US or Israel strikes Iran, they will join the fight with their full arsenal. The sparks are already flying. Just 48 hours ago, Israeli strikes in the Bekaa Valley killed several high-ranking Hezbollah members. In response, Hezbollah is currently moving its long-range missiles into firing positions. If hostilities begin, it will be a multi-front firestorm involving Lebanon, Syria, Iraq and Yemen simultaneously. The commercial flight window is the most critical factor right now. Once major airlines stop flying into Beirut and Tehran, thousands will be trapped. The mass evacuation of embassies is the final indicator that diplomacy is failing. We are in the quiet phase before a potential storm. Whether this ends in a last-minute deal or a massive regional war depends on if Tehran believes the US is bluffing. Based on the military and diplomatic movements seen today, the US is preparing for the latter.